first rounds with the HK91.
Okay, I recently went at auction a HK91. This is a pre-ban gun from about 1981, from what the person that sold it to me said. I was a firearms dealer back in Florida. Basically acquired this in an estate sale. Breaking it apart and looking at it, it looks like it's maybe barely been used. Just a little bit of carbon around the bore and chamber area. Very little wear on the entire gun. You can sort of get a sense of the condition. So very clean firearm in general. And I decided to get it just because sort of an interesting history. I like HK firearms a lot. I have quite a few of them, and this was just an opportunity to get a really sort of pre-ban HK91 in, I would say, very good to excellent condition. It's got the, I think they called this the A3 stock on it. So I'm sure it's a meat grinder at 308, which is what this is chambered in. And then you've got some bipods here. So really sort of had everything that I was looking for, including the carrying handle. So really interesting history about the HK91. Obviously it traces its origin back to the Setme rifles from Spain. Prior to that, you can go all the way back. This is a roller blowback or a roller delayed gun. And that's a very interesting type of firearm. Lots more knowledgeable people on YouTube can explain that to you better than I can. But basically that technology goes all the way back to the STG machine guns out of World War II. And so consequently, after World War II, Germany was sort of de-armed. And again, looking to rearm as the Cold War era started to heat up in the 50s and 60s. And they were using the FN-FAL. At that time, they wanted to produce the gun in country, obviously to help their economy. Belgium, having a long history with Germany, declined that offer, and hence Germany went to Spain and licensed the Setme rifle, which this is a variant off of, or really a variant off of the G3, which is a variant off of the Setme. So it could be that this gun hasn't been fired in over 41 years. We're gonna try to fire it for the first time here, and hopefully everything goes well, so stick around for the first rounds. Not knowing how long it's been since this gun's been fired, this is gonna be interesting. Could be 41, 43 years, right in there. It's 1981, HK91. We're just gonna start off with a little five mag clip. Nothing too crazy. We'll give it the the HK slap, and take it off safety and see what we can do. Success. All right, we got 5 rounds through. Definitely, I don't know, everyone was talking about recoil, and I was expecting something like pretty brutal, but not as bad as I was expecting. Of course, I probably look like shit trying to control this thing, but not as bad as I was expecting. So, all right, we'll put a couple more through it. Let's go down and, you know, see if I was hitting something or a not. Not the best shot in the world. Looks like I put 1 through a stick, but 2 sort of in the box, C and A, and looks like I sent 2 somewhere else. So we'll see if we can get better. And so for the first rounds, it's a hefty rifle to wield, and we'll see if we can improve. Okay, let's send a few more down. The mags definitely don't fall out. You sort of have to grab them. Sort of a pain. And safety's definitely hard to reach. Okay. So far, so good. Now we'll try prone. So definitely a lot more stable, although I guess I'm sort of feeling like I am hanging on for dear life, but all in all, I definitely prefer the prone. This one, just do a couple of drills just to get familiar with the rifle, working the safety and stuff like that. No rush, easy going, and we'll see how she does. Oops, gotta work the safety. Okay, the safety is definitely a challenge to get to. You've got to have some really major hands here to get to this safety, but we'll keep at it. Yep, I got a break. Wow. I almost need the safety on the other side than what it is here. I think we'll just work the rest without the safety on and just be extra careful. All right, now I'm sort of, maybe I'm figuring it out. I just got to get my thumb in, get way against this grip. So I got safety on now. Yeah, this gun's a handful for me with small hands, man. No doubt. Definitely won't win any speed records with this. Man, the ejection on this thing is insane. Definitely can't be out of range with other people. It's like a deadly ejection pattern. Again, standing recoil wasn't as bad as I thought. I think it would certainly be manageable if I had a different stock. Prone, having to get down and really getting your eyes on sight, your jaw's riding along these lines right here, and that recoil is certainly doing a number. I feel like I've gone a couple of rounds with Tyson. But all in all, super stoked, man. She worked like without a flaw, like flawlessly, which is really remarkable considering the age. And again, if it was fired, it hasn't been fired that much. I mean, it was clean as a whistle practically when I broke it down. Very little signs of wear. So this is one for the collection, HK91 first rounds. And I have to say, you know, be appreciative of the modern era for sure. There's a lot of good things about becoming modern. The safety on this thing, unless you got gigantic hands, pretty much almost impossible to manipulate with ease. So definitely a challenge. Overall, the trigger, I thought the trigger was fine. I mean, given the context of its age and things like that, I didn't really notice anything, you know, my God, this trigger is horrible. I felt worse, obviously felt better. But again, considering all, I think it was shooting well. All in all, really cool experience. Bit of history right here, HK91. Hope you all enjoyed.